in today's video, we are going to talk about this freaking amazing, incredible book, The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. I think I'm gonna do kind of like a little book series of book reviews that have to do with personal growth, self-development, spiritual growth, emotional growth, well-being, all of that, because as you know, in this channel we talk about anything that has to do literally with improving your mind, improving your well-being, improving your health, your life, just anything that has to do with leveling up and growing. And I really believe that reading books is a really big part of this picture, especially self-help books. So I definitely am going to do a little series on self-help books. This book has been such a game changer for me. I actually finished reading it a couple months ago, and I really wanted to start my little book review series with this book because it just deeply touched my heart, and it deeply touched my soul. And without giving too much away, I think I want to just do kind of like a general summary, and then I'm just gonna kind of like pick random quotes. I highlighted, underlined a lot of different things that really resonated with me, and hopefully that gets, you know, some of you guys excited to start reading if you're not really a reader, and even if you are a reader, to definitely have this as one of your books to read, especially in the upcoming year. So The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. Where do I even start? This book has just been the reminder that I needed that I'm not in it alone. Like, I'm not in this life alone. I know that I have friends, I have family who are supportive and everything like that, right? But this book just goes beyond the physical world. And it really, for me, reminded me, okay, I have loved ones on the other side. I have my ancestors. I have my spirit guides. I have my angels. There is a higher purpose. There's a higher good that is working on my behalf, literally 24/7, day in, day out. My loved ones, my ancestors, my spirit guides are working to help me. And something that she talks about that just deeply resonates is this whole coming back to your highest purpose. We may be on the right path where things are connecting, things are feeling good, things are making sense, and something just happens in life, right, where we steer off that path. It's okay, it happens. But for me, the beautiful reminder of my loved ones on the other side are always doing everything in their power to get me back into that path, you know, of my highest good and my highest version of myself. And so it just makes me feel so good and so happy, and even so seen to know that it's not just me who, you know, every day I'm working on something, right? Like whether it's, every day I literally show up for myself. Like it's either going to the gym, or it's, you know, having that smoothie, or it's going for that walk, or it's listening to that podcast that I know is going to make me feel better. There's at least one thing that I do every day to try to keep myself elevated and uplifted, but to know that, you know, it's not just my own actions, but that my loved ones on the other side are creating these events. They're you know, making sure certain things happen down here that I'm gonna pay attention to, whether it's a sign, maybe it's a message, or it's an angel number, or it's a billboard. But they are working overtime, baby, like making sure that I pay attention. And I know that I don't always pay attention to the signs. I'm sure I miss 9 out of the 10, right? I notice 1 out of the 10 signs that they put into my way for me to be like, oh my God, thank you. Yes, like I am on the right path. Because there's those days, right, where we just don't know. There's those days where we're just like, am I really like in the right career? Should I really go for this dream job? Should I just say fuck it and like start this business? When we ask those questions, our loved ones, our spirit guides, the universe is giving us messages, is giving us signs. So you may ask them like, and you're allowed to, by the way. That's what this book taught me, is I can straight up be like, hey angels, I really need a sign today. I really need a message. I really just am having a hard time, and I just need to know if, you know, I should do X, Y, or Z. And they give you the signs. It's just a matter of how open we are to receiving them, because a lot of times we don't notice them. And the more I was like going through this book, like, I'm just getting so excited right now. The more I was reading this book, the more I was realizing, holy shit, there's signs freaking everywhere in my life. Angel numbers, license plates, billboards, songs on the radio, even like the music on my phone. Like I had a pretty interesting experience. And one thing that I want to say real quick too, that she really encourages in this book, is don't question if something is a sign. If you think it's a sign, it's a sign, and just let that be. Just embrace whatever message that was from your loved ones, that it is a sign and they are talking to you and they're always there for you and they're always guiding you. But there was a day where I was at the gym. Well, first of all, I woke up early that morning. It happened to be like a month after my grandma passed. And so I woke up in the morning right at 5:55. And then I went back to sleep, right? I was like, it's still kind of early. Like, I don't want to start my day yet. So I went back to sleep. And then I woke up, I don't know, maybe it was like around 6:30 or something. But something kind of hit me where I was like, wait, 555 is an angel number. Like, what does that mean? So I Googled it and it was like, that means your guardian angel is with you. And for me, I know my grandma is my guardian angel. I have no doubt about it. And so I was like, oh, I think she was just saying hi. I think that was just her way of letting me know that she's with me. Okay, things are normal, right? I go to the gym and I'm on the Stairmaster. I'm doing my workout, whatever, like not really paying attention. I happen to look down at the time of how long I've been on the Stairmaster, because Stairmaster is something else. Like, you feel like it's been 30 minutes when you've really been on it for 2, right? So I was like, oh my God, I feel like I've been on it forever. I look at the time, it said 5:55. Right on the dot, 5:55 of how long I've been on the Stairmaster. And as soon as I like looked at it and registered it, I was like, oh my God, is she giving me another sign? The song on my phone just changed to a song called Signs by Drake. Like, I had chills. Like, even like thinking about it now, I had chills all up and down my body. I was getting super teary-eyed. I was trying to hold it back because I was like, I'm in the gym and I don't want people to look at me, even though it would have been okay. It would have been okay for me to cry in that moment, right? But I just fully embraced the fact that, oh my God, I know for a fact, 5:55 this morning, that was my grandma. 5:55 when I looked at the time again on the Stairmaster, that was my grandma. And the fact that the song changed to of all the freaking songs on my phone, the song changed to the one called Signs. Like, I was like, come on now. And so little things like that, I just love this book because it's just brought that awareness. Like, I've always known, like I've always just felt like, okay, I know that I have spirit guides. I know that, I have my ancestors. Like, I know that I'm being watched and protected. I know that. But this has really, like, opened up that perspective of I can communicate with them. We can co-create a language together where they remind me that they're there, that they're always here to guide me, and I can ask them for questions and I can ask them for help, and that they listen and that they respond. And if I don't see the signs, it's a matter of how much am I really paying attention to them, because they're always there. So I love this book. Without getting into specifics, I do want to share some of my favorite quotes, but I don't have them fully like listed. They're just ones that I kind of underlined and highlighted. So I kind of want to just pick, whatever comes first. Okay, so here's this one. She says, when we choose this is a good one. When we choose to see the same issues with love, we create space for miracles. I really like this one because I do also want to include that while yes, a lot of what I personally got out of this book had to do with like, my loved ones giving me signs. It's also a really good book for just opening your eyes and, your mind to the perspective of viewing things from love. Because when you view things from love, the world around you completely shifts and it completely changes. But I really like this because it kind of reminded me when certain events happen in my life, sometimes in the past, it's definitely been easier to see that issue in a negative way. Like if someone said something to me and it hurt my feelings, for me to be like, I can't believe they said that. Like that was so rude of them, right? But then this book opened my eyes to, okay, how can I view this situation and other situations moving forward with love? Because I can't have an expectation that everybody knows what's in my mind and in my heart, and so therefore I should not have an expectation. They shouldn't have an expectation of me, and I shouldn't have an expectation of them. And I need to view things from love, because when I do, I can see, oh, you know what, maybe this person is just having a bad day. Does it give them permission to take it on others? No, but it allows me to have more compassion for people in the world around me. And so I really like this quote of just how can you view the events in your life with love, and noticing how your world really shifts when you view it from love. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 3 quotes in total. So there's so many things I've underlined. What does this one say? Okay, here's a good one. When we commit to joy, we increase our chances for success. I liked this one. I think this one is really sweet and just kind of that reminder of having fun in life. Like, all of our goals and aspirations and everything that we see for ourselves and picture for ourselves doesn't always have to be this go, 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 work hard, never have fun thing. Like, we can have fun, while we're working on becoming better versions of ourselves and enjoy life, right? Because we're here to enjoy life. Not everything has to be so freaking serious. So that was a good one. Let me find one from the back. Hold on. Ooh, okay, this is a good one. So the presence of fear is your resistance to love. Fear, I just feel, for me, I know that it's gotten in the way of everything in my life, but I know that it's not just me. A lot of us have, issues with fear. We let fear keep us kind of in this stagnant place. We let fear keep us in places that we don't want to be in. And this quote of just the reminder, right? Like, if fear is in your life, it's because you're resisting love. So in situations now where I feel myself being afraid, like, should I launch this business, for example, or should I start writing my book, right? I experience fear still a lot of the time, but just having that little bug now in my ear of, well, what am I trying to resist? In what ways am I trying to resist love when I'm so focused on this fear? Right? This fear of not doing this thing that I want to do, or this fear of having this conversation that needs to be had with somebody in my life right now. So just such a great book. I feel like I need to give you guys at least one more. Let me find one where I wrote notes on, because it's good when you underline something but you wrote something next to it. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. So it says, when we give time to a quieting experience, we have a different life because we have a different nervous system. Tuning into the love of the universe lowers our stress levels, restores our cells, and reorganizes our energy. Conscious contact with love interrupts the pattern of fear and returns us to our true nature. Fear can never enter in a mind that has attached itself to love. Each time you shift your focus back to love, you release your sense of separation and realign. To me, I highlighted this, and I remember highlighting this because it was like, oh my God, when I tune into love, it's not just a feeling. It's like I'm allowing myself physically, right, to just, right? Like, I'm allowing my nervous system to just chill. Fear doesn't feel good. Fear literally causes you to tense up. It causes you to feel afraid. That's not a feeling that I want to be in. And when I think about, wow, I have the ability to remember to tune into love, even just thinking about what love feels like, that feels good. I feel like I can just relax. I feel like I can take a breath of fresh air. I can breathe, and I can just remind myself, okay, it's about viewing things with love. It's about remembering what love is. And I'm not necessarily talking about being in love, just love in general. How can you be love? How can you receive love? How can you give love? How can you view life through love? Like, it's all about love, literally. And so this book, oh my God, just not only did it remind me of, okay, my ancestors and guides are watching me, they also communicate with me. And it's also that reminder of how have I let fear kind of hold me back in life, and how do I let more love step into my life? How do I tune into love? How do I be in love? How do I use love to talk to the universe, to ask the universe, for certain things in my life? Because before, I had a hard time with manifesting things that I wanted because I was manifesting from a place of fear. So nothing was manifesting, literally. And now it's like, okay, when I am in that frequency of love and I know that I'm safe and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, things just show up. Things just keep showing up. So such an amazing book. I hope that inspires some of you to read this. I would say this is a must. This is an absolute must. And I'm pretty sure that I'll say that about every single book. But I just really feel like this is the one to go to if you're wanting to learn more about how you can just be, in that frequency of love more often, and to not let fear get in the way of things that you want to do, who you want to be. And if you're also just curious about, okay, well, how can I be more open to receiving those signs and messages from the universe? How can I pay more attention to, angel numbers or signs from billboards? I mean, there's so many ways signs can come to you. It can even be from a text message someone says to you. There may be certain keywords or phrases in there of what exactly you needed to hear on that day. So if you're just wanting to be more open to those signs, this is your book. And that's all I have for this video. So I am definitely going to do more book reviews. If you guys are interested in, I don't know, if you have a book suggestion, definitely let me know. I'm always reading something. But I think the next one that I'm definitely going to do a review for is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. That's one that I'm currently reading. I have maybe like 6 chapters left of that book, so I'm going to do that next. And that's all I have for you. Bye.